Hi everyone, Simon here. Solomon's Tales, we're carrying on. Left you on a cliffhanger, I'm sorry about that. Let's jump straight into it. Solomon, final. Belgian, German, Austrian, Swedish guy, whatever he is. Solomon is 2-1 up, I think I left it. And Solomon's just made a great break. But the ball hasn't gone down. Guy comes to the table and he makes a really silly shot. Doesn't work. He was trying to be clever. Solomon spots this. What has this guy done? Why was he took that shot? Solomon clears the table. He wins 3-1. Bang, beats the guy easily. And he's just won 44,000 baht. Frozen, jumping up and down. Ning, jumping up and down. This foreign guy, not jumping up and down, but he still won about 10,000 baht or something. Anyway, the guy comes across Solomon, shakes his hand, and says, "Fair play, you beat me." He says, "I have a bar. I'm a part owner in Naklua Road, the other side of Dolphin Roundabout, about 100 metres up. German bar. Got a table. Come and I'm here 3 months and then go home 3 months and come back." He said, "Come up one day, afternoon, and we'll have a good old match. And I have my revenge on you. We'll not play for money, just for fun and beer." Solomon was like, "Shit, perfect, absolutely." And Solomon's won. It's it. Quite a few people were watching and patted Solomon on the back, and the girls are loving it, the attention. Gets money. Go. Out. Over the next couple of weeks, Solomon doesn't win a thing. But anyway, we'll get to that. Leaves. Food. Girls, yeah. Just down the road, just past the Atlantic Bar, there's some food. They walk down there. In they go, Thai food. And Solomon pulls out 4,000 baht for Frozen. There you go, there's your cut. She's like, "Thank you very much." Now she says to Solomon, "I've problem. My boyfriend in Bangkok has spent his money. He's not paid his rent. I've got to bail him out. I haven't got enough. I've paid my rent. His rent 6,000 baht. I've got to go to Bangkok and help him out. I'm going away for a few days, but I haven't got enough. Will you lend me another 4,000 baht, please?" Oh. Never lend money to friends. Give them money as a friend. Never lend money. It becomes a problem. You lend a Thai girl some money, you then feel awkward asking it back when she doesn't give it you back, and it causes problems and friendships end. Solomon knows this and says to Frozen, "I'll help you this time, but I'm not lending you any money, ever. I'll give you 4,000 baht extra, so you've got 6 for him and a couple for travelling, but I'm not lending you money, ever, okay? I'll give you this because you're a good friend and you've helped me and will help me lots in the future." And he gives her another 4,000 baht. Ning's there watching and smiling. And Frozen's like, "Thank you." She finishes her food, leans over, gives him a kiss on the cheek. "I'm going to Bangkok, sort my boyfriend out." A lot of Thai girls don't talk about their Thai boyfriends, but Frozen, honest with Solomon. Off she goes. Oh well. So he knows, she says to him, "You've got a few contests over the next few weeks, so Ning's going to have to be his wing girl. Maybe. Or maybe not, and he's on his own." Anyway, Ning's like, off goes Frozen. Ning says to Solomon, "That's really nice of you." And Solomon says, "Yeah, but she's a good friend and she's I'd help you the same if you needed it." And she said, "Yeah, I know, but I have money I don't need." She said, "You've done well tonight. You know, again, let's celebrate. He's like, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Now with these Solomon stories, memory information, it's getting patchy. It's hard to remember all the different stages. There's been so many of them now. But I am going to start slowing them down a bit now. We're only going to put one out. I'm going to put one Solomon a week out and one moving video a week, guys. So just so you know, as I'm moving towards Thailand in the next 20 weeks, I'm going to have to slow the videos down to give myself time to do all these other things. So they are slowing down, but what's he been there now? Even my memory's going on that. We've talked, he's been there 3 months now. So he's got another month and he will have to leave to get a new visa. He's won this money. Okay, he's now got about 36,000 baht. Yeah, 36,000 baht. Is that enough to go away for a trip? He wants to do Vietnam. He wants to do south of Thailand. He also he wants to all of it. He wants to go Laos, and he's thinking of the work in the back of his head all the time. So he's got to start thinking about the trip, and his plan will be the next trip. He's going to go south. He's going to go to the Malaysian border and go over there by Hat Yai. So there's a trip coming up for Solomon, Hat Yai. Interesting trip. But that'll be flying down from Bangkok to Hat Yai and then going across the border by taxi and foot. So no point in asking Ning to do a motorcycle trip. It'll be a great trip to ride from Pattaya around to Bangkok and then all the way down the country. Amazing trip, but it's all main roads, so on a bike it could be a bit dodgy. Unless you had some really good big bikes. Not so much sports bikes because of the comfort, but big touring bikes. Maybe the future. So Ning's happy. She says you're going off to get drunk anyway, see her friends. Solomon's like, I'm not tonight, I'm just gonna early night. I'm gonna go down, maybe have one drink at the bar by the room and then hit the room. And Ning's like, okay. Finishes up, off she goes. Solomon heads down. He gets down Soi 4 and he's thinking, go to the bar at the front there and have a drink, or maybe you just go up into the soapy massage, get a drink, whoever's there, and then retire early. Now, Ning's room is next door, block next door. Everyone knows everyone around there. There's that girl in the soapy massage that pinched his backside and keeps winking at him. That could be trouble, because it's not really one of it. Though Ning probably knows her, and Ning's not his girlfriend, but she's controlling his love life. That could be a problem. I'd be careful there. But as this new fate thing steps in, whatever you want to call it, he's being ninged. He's coming down Soi 4, and right next to the block where Ning lives, there's some girls outside. There's a little street vendor selling some dried squid or something. And these girls spot Solomon. The one girl, the red hair, she's there. That's the girl that stayed the night, remember? She comes over and starts talking and sort of grabs his arm and pulls him over to the food vendor as if to say, pay for our food. And he's like, what? Well, you know, you had an aerobic session the other night, no money, change hands, pay for our food. And he's like, he's got caught there, 60 baht or something. Okay, but these other two girls he's not met. One of them was from Udon Thani. I think her name was M, and very pretty girl, very pretty. Again, like the girl with the red hair, a slightly shapely girl. And there's this other girl who's tall, who works in a go-go bar in Walking Street as a dancer. No idea her name. Very attractive. Anyway, they got their food, and right next to the road there's a bit of some steps and a plastic table and some chairs, like a patio table and chairs. They drag Solomon over there and they sit down, offer him some of this. He's like, oh, I don't want eating that stuff. And lo and behold, round the corner comes another street vendor. Chicken, barbecue chicken. Oh, Solomon jumps straight there, grabs some barbecue chicken. He's just had food with Ning and frozen, but you just keep eating in Thailand. And you grab some of that chicken, sit to the plastic table. From nowhere appears a bottle of whiskey, a little bottle of whiskey, half litre or whatever it is, and usually a silver tub, like an ice bucket with ice in and soda water. They get the whiskey, tip it in, mix it all up, put straws in, and all. This happens in the bars, but this is quite, you know. But one of these appear, whiskey. Solomon doesn't drink whiskey. He's like, yeah, no, forget it. Now there is no 7-Eleven down at the bottom by Solomon's room and those couple of bars. It's right back up on the top on Second Road. And red hair, what name did we give her? I've forgotten. Can't remember her name. Anyway, red hair says, want beer, beer. And Solomon says, yeah, I'd like, you know, a singer. Or anything, but no shop, not have room. And she's like, give me 100 baht. Okay, gives her 100 baht. She just scarpers off down to 20 metres to the beach road, flicks into those two bars, comes back, 2 ice cold bottles, 2 for 100 baht. They're normally about 80 baht each, 70 baht. 2 cold bottles, 100 baht. Or maybe even cheaper, and she's kept the pocket the change. From the bar, because they all know each other in that block. Bangs 2 on the table. She puts the bottle on the edge of the plastic table, smack, top off, hands him an open bottle. Perfect woman. You hand a guy an open bottle of beer, ice cold, to keep her. So there he is, sat on the side of the road on a plastic table and chairs with 3 Thai girls, Ning's friends, roommates, eating chicken, and they're eating the squid, the dried, whatever it is, pressed dried squid, which smells horrible. They've got whiskey. He's now got 2 bottles of beer. What else that's perfect? Only one thing missing, I suppose, and that would be Ning, but she's gone off to get drunk. 2 minutes later, down the road, motorbike taxi pulls up. Ning gets off the back. Bongo drums. Those girls had telephoned her and said, we've clobbered Solomon, he's here, eating and drinking. Where are you? And she's given up going out getting drunk, and she's come back. Why? What's she up to? And she comes over, gives Solomon a sort of pat on the back and a kiss on the cheek, and sits down and starts diving into the whiskey and the food with the girls. And then she's giggling with the two other girls. So, what's Ning up to? You know what she's up to. She's trying to set Solomon up with a perfect girlfriend that she chooses. Yeah. M. Shapely, pretty, udon thani. Ning is having words with M, and Solomon doesn't speak Thai at this point, doesn't really understand, but looking at the body language, this girl M is staring at Solomon and talking to Ning and smiling. You know what's going on. You know what is about to happen. Yeah, indeed. But we've got to leave it there because it has to be a cliffhanger. A minor cliffhanger. So trip to Hat Yai coming up. Visa run coming up. Potential new girlfriend coming up. The Girl with red hair brought him cold beer. That's a keeper, surely. This episode, Solomon, he won the pool. He's got money. Frozen's gone off. All good. All good. But it's got to be, he's looking for a job, remember. Things are starting to tie together. If you've watched the other series videos I've done. Remember, Solomon's friend Simon. Bar job. Thai lady, Thai guy. Where's the Thai guy in this Solomon series? Maybe coming soon. Maybe a connection. See you soon. Take care. Have a great week. Bye for now.